I want to talk a little bit about different arm swings and kind of different approaches for different arm swings. This was at Long Beach State. This is a kind of a summer open gym versus some Long Beach State players, some UCLA players. You can see Connor Eaton's one of the setters. Page, he's like the 7-foot guy over there. Anyways, I'm gonna hit this on the outside, just a left side warm-up ball. All right, so he gives me a nice little lob, big right foot, step close. Let's run it full speed really quick. All right. Main thing is that waiting, slow, really slow to fast. Right foot, heel to toe. Go up, and what I like is that curl right here. I like that curl with the right. So your arm is kind of going here and then up. So you're kind of having your thumb up. Nice little curl. Then in mid-energy there. So that goes from thumb up. That way you're using your bicep to push up your arm, so it kind of slingshots it upward. Thumb never gets below, like my hand never gets really below or outside of my wrist. So my wrist and my elbow don't go outside. Don't go to the right. They go inward. So it's kind of hugging my body a little bit. That way you can hug the body, you keep everything tight. And then you just kind of let gravity unfold yourself. Elbow high, of course, like I was saying before. Bring it around. Hips also too. You can see how you can't see my number, or if I'm wearing a number, then you can. So I'm rotating my hip from my right to the left. Right to left. Let's go back a little bit. Let's get another one here. It's another guy warming up. Just warm up hits. Alright, so here's another I'm just going really slow to fast on purpose here. Just really, I don't really know this setter that well. I hadn't played with him, so I didn't really know where the ball is going to be. I don't know where I'm expecting it, so I'm just step closing to the ball as hard as I can. So after I pass it, you can see me walking in a little bit, just kind of walking. I do that little hop on accident, but anyways, big right step, getting under the ball, thumb up, braking on it, still keeping it high. Even though I'm trying to bounce the ball, I'm still at least hitting it. You can tell, I'm still hitting it pretty high over the net. So I'm not letting the ball drop on me. The ball doesn't drop and then I use gravity and just kind of fall on it. You got to go up while you're going up and transfer that energy from your feet into your arm, then slingshot it around again. I keep using the slingshot thing because you're transferring energy obviously from the ground to your jump. It's kind of not like a baseball pitcher. A baseball pitcher has his feet on the ground the whole time. A volleyball player has to jump in midair, so you don't want to lose that energy by keeping your arm away from your body too much. So keep your arm kind of close, keep the elbow tight, hit it on the way up. Let's get another look here. And there you go. See, I think there's a third one here. Yeah, I just messed that up. I think there's one more. Here's Page, he's a 7-footer from UCLA. He's a 7-footer, I don't know who that grade is. Here's the last one. Slow, then fast. This one is kind of drastic. I kind of do a little roundhouse here with my arm, but it's kind of like my friend Tyler Hildebrand kind of says it's like rocking the baby. You know, you keep your arm close, you kind of rocking the baby a little bit. It's kind of like a reverse softball pitch almost. You keep that kind of motion down. You can go up, obviously. This is a different kind of technique. This one's a little bit more of a roundhouse full whip kind of technique. So you can kind of see how low my arm is here. I was just kind of practicing this, so you can see my arm is pretty drastic right here, pretty low. It looks cool. It's kind of fun to do too. It doesn't hurt as much. It took me a while though, I'm not going to lie. It took me kind of some years of practicing this to get this down. So you can see my arm pretty low, and then it even gets lower. I think my arm is about right there. But you're not fighting gravity, you're kind of using gravity with you. You're just letting it relax. You have to have a good deal of relaxation to this. Your kind of arm is just coiling, still hitting on the way up. Yeah, you can see it's pretty drastic roundhouse. I used to not be able to do this at all. I mean, so I did learn this when I was in college and after. So, I mean, you can change your arm swing if you want to. You can see it right there, thumb up, curled, keeping it close to my body, leaning forward. That's when my body comes forward, elbows kind of far outside, but I mean, that's not ideal right there, but it's not terrible. Second thing is offhand. My offhand is right here. You kind of want to bring that to your chest so that your energy at least goes forward. So my energy was going forward. My momentum was going forward. I'm not jumping backwards. I'm not falling backwards. I'm not landing and then falling this way, as you can see. Just everything is going forward. Boom. Even I go to the net forward. So see that again, I guess. But just watch really slow to fast. Slow, slow, slow. Boom. Hyper fast. As slow as you go is how extremely fast you go at the end. These are just warm-up hits. Kind of get my arm warmed up.